Hey, less successful German version of 3-Clicks Philipp here. I originally wanted to do a video on the Xbox version of Counter-Strike, but just like with my last attempt, I ran into some difficulties. Well, anyways, I found something else to do on my free day. Counter-Strike loading screens. When you want to play Counter-Strike, you can spend a long time waiting, especially when you desire to play anything else but Dust 2 in competitive mode. I think I waited like 5 minutes once just to find someone playing Canals or Office. And then, when you found the game, the loading time depends on how fast your computer is as well as your internet connection. Luckily for the gamers today, modern computers are usually fast enough. I shiver when I think back to the old days, playing Counter-Strike on the family computer. Ugh, Windows Millennium Edition. Those were the dark days. This got me thinking, how have Counter-Strike's loading screens evolved over the years? And if you think this topic is extremely trivial, yes it is. In the very beginning, when Counter-Strike still had to be loaded from the Half-Life main menu, Counter-Strike had custom loading screens. From Beta 1 to 4, these were real-life photographies, not bad looking, just a bit low-res for today's screens. Beta 5 made a step back and got a bit boring, but hey, they were at least making sure you know it's Beta 5. Beta 6 and 7 spiced it up again with an action-packed scene created using the game's own models. Just a short time later, the game got released commercially, and the loading screen of the retail version is one that many people will remember. It was the main menu background of Counter-Strike up until version 1.6. With Counter-Strike 1.6 and the release of Valve's platform Steam, we entered the dark ages of loading screens. Steam brought us this, a boring loading bar. Sure, you kinda knew what was going on and could estimate how long everything would take to download, but where are the cineastic pictures that got you into the right mood? With the release of Condition Zero and CS Source shortly after, things didn't get any better. At least players on the original Xbox had something fancy to look at. So I have heard, still my stuff isn't working. The humble PC players on the other hand were left in the dark. Up until the announcement of Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Beta testers and the early players of Counter-Strike Global Offensive got to enjoy all kinds of fancy loading screens, explaining the map to them and giving them an overview of the battles ahead. I especially love this overview of CS Italy. In later versions of CSGO, up until the release of the Panorama UI, the loading screens got scaled back a bit. But we still should be thankful, for we are out of the dark ages. And the same counts for the players of all-time favorite Counter-Strike Nexon Zombies and Counter-Strike Online. They too got some more interesting loading screens. Players of Counter-Strike Online 2 got a little static map preview while the game was still up and running. It's been shut down meanwhile. And as of now, the Panorama UI is still in beta, so I remain curious of how it will change in the coming months. So there we are, an overview of Counter-Strike's loading screens. And even though this was rather trivial, I still hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, you know what to do. So, see you guys next time. Till then, have a nice day, and as always, goodbye and guten Tag.